Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another squad builder where today we have got the best 100k La Liga squad builder. So if we can smash 120 likes on the video, that would be absolutely epic. Make sure you subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But let's go into today's squad builder with the goalkeeper. That's going to be Diego Alvarez. Pretty much a standard La Liga goalkeeper that we always go for. Always reliable, always does a good job for us, so there's no need to ever change him. You know, also keeps the price down so we can spend some money a bit further up the field. But no, we've got a good keeper. Right back, we've got DeMarcos, probably the best right back in La Liga in my opinion. You know, he's got really good patience, he's got a pretty decent card in general. Maybe when Carvajal gets the team of the season card, you know, that'll be a really nice card to use. But for now, Umtiti's the one we're going to go for. Centre back with Varane. Two really good centre backs. I love using these two. Varane is a bit like a cheap Ramos, and Umtiti is very underrated as well. He's got a really good card, you can see, compared to the two. Umtiti's got a very good card. Left back, we've got Felipe Luis, again pretty much a standard choice at left back. You know, for me I prefer Jordi Alba and Marcelo, but for Felipe Luis I think for only about 8k. Also does keep a little bit of price so we can have some more expensive players up further up the field. But he'll do a really good job at left back. In midfield we've got some of that money spent on Luka Modric, Koke and Turan. Now starting with Turan, really reliable. You know, love using Turan. Always really good finishing is the one thing I think about Turan. You know, really good finishing, his dribbling is good, and surprisingly strong as well every time I use him. You know, does a really good job. Koke is a really solid, well-rounded player as well. Whenever I use him, never has a bad game, never has an incredible game, just really solid in the team. And Modric would run this midfield for sure. He's just a quality player and will do an amazing job for us. Up at left wing is one of my new favourite players at the minute. It's Yannick Carrasco. Any chance I get to put Carrasco in a team, I am doing so, because he is epic at this game. He's so good. You know, he's just a cheap Ronaldo. He really is. You know, he's got good pace, good height, you know, good strength, you know, great dribbling and finish. His finishing is really good as well. At right wing we've got Inaki Williams. The right wing in La Liga is really poor, so I think Inaki Williams is kind of the best of a bad bunch of players. You know, he's got decent pace and physical. His dribbling is really low for a winger, so you know, obviously he's not got very good agility and balance. But you know, right wing in La Liga is not very good, so that's who we've got to go for. And then up front we've got Inform Wasim Ben Yedder, really obvious choice. You know, you could go as well with Inform Jovetic. He's a really good choice to go for. He's an amazing player as well, but I decided to go with Ben Yedder. I've used him before plenty of times and he's never ever let me down. He's always scored lots of goals, always good, always done a really good job for us up front in our team. So that is the team, guys. Let's go into the gameplay. So guys, as we go into the gameplay, you can see some of the teams you come up against, and this was a good squad builder. It's a good solid squad builder. It wasn't a bad squad builder, it wasn't the best we've ever built, but it was a good squad builder. You get what you pay for. You're paying 100k for this squad, you're going to get a 100k squad. You know, you're going to get something that's going to play good, but not incredible, but not appalling, and that's what it was. It was really solid. Defense in general, kind of throw one blanket on them, they were all really good, especially Umtiti. He was so good. You know, Umtiti and Varane were especially good. The amount of aerial duels they won. I had a lot of people for some reason in these games try to play a long ball against me. I don't know why. They were just kind of going from centre back to striker, and they were dealing with it so well. They won so many headers. They were just so dominant at the back. Varane was so... Umtiti was probably better in the air. Varane was so good on the ground. You know, as I say, he's a cheap Ramos. You know, you can't really get past him. He's got too much pace, but he's also very good in the air. You know, dealt with crosses really well. And those two centre backs were just beastly. Two fullbacks did a good job, as I say. You know, they go forward quite well. But with DeMarcos on the right hand side, he's got the pace to get back in position. Felipe Luis doesn't get out of position as much, which is good because he doesn't really have the pace to recover. And the midfield was very good as well. Probably the best midfielder, obviously. You know, when you spend a little bit more money, you're going to get more quality. Was Luka Modric. You know, it was just quality. Defensively, offensively, you know, on the ball, his passing, his dribbling, everything about him was really good. His long shots were really good as well. You know, if you've used Modric before, you know how good he is. And Turan was, again, really good. You know, some people are surprised by Turan and really don't pick him. He's such a good midfielder, he really is. He's so underrated in this game. He's got amazing finishing, his dribbling, his skill moves, everything about him. He's got everything you want. For a guy that's only costing 5k, he's a real bargain. He really is. He plays so much better than what he's worth. You know, he plays like a 20-25k midfielder. He does a really good job in the team. And Koke did what I said he did. You know, was not spectacular, but was not appalling. He did a really good job. Carrasco, you can see, was just the best player in the team. He was incredible. Scored so many goals, was just phenomenal. and just did a really good job. You know, that's why I pick him, because he does such a good job in the team. You know, always scores goals, he's reliable on the ball, his strength, his dribbling, just everything about him is something that you need in a team. You know, he's just amazing. He really is. He's one of those players I just love to use, and every time I use him, he's so good. He's better. He seems to get better every time I use him. Williams was what I thought. He wasn't the best player. You know, disappointed a little bit. Didn't really do too much. But the right wing in La Liga is a real problem, because I'm not sure, unless really you can get Messi or Bale, there's not really too much in the way of choice. So Williams is kind of the best of a bad bunch. And then Ben Yedder up front was really good again. You know, really reliable, great finishing, good pace. The only thing he lacked is a little bit of strength. Quite weak up front on his own, and quite small as well. But when he gets in behind, you know, he can out-skill you, he'll out-dribble you, he'll out-pace you, and he will out-finish you. He's just finishing from all angles is really good, and it's sublime. But this team, guys, let's go and finish off the video. So guys, there is the team, and as I thought and as I said, it was a good team. It played well, but you get what you pay for. You know, you pay 100k, you're going to get a 100k squad, and it did a really good job. You know, we still won all the games. You know, that's down to obviously being a decent player myself and some of the people I'm playing. But you know, it was a really good team. It was a solid team. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that left hand side as well, with Modric, Carrasco, Ben Yedder. The centre backs were amazing. Alvarez didn't really have to do too much, to be fair. The only problem position was Williams, but I'm not really sure what you're going to do in right wing unless you can get Messi or Bale, or if you can afford like a legend. I'm not sure what to do in that right wing, because I've tried Williams, I've tried Carlos Vela. I'm not really sold on either of them, so I'm not really sure what to do in that right wing position. This team, guys, so if you want to see more squad builders, as always, let's see me smash that 120 like target by the end of today. Make sure you do subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And that's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.